Here they come. They're often pacing. Good start. Acting is out there with D Sport. On the inside, Nairobi showing speed. D Sport takes command. A length for Miller. Acting racing second. Nairobi settling in third. On the outside, parked fourth, Mr. Blue Sky and Pinsky. Half length from Chevy Gold. Off stride. Around the turn. Acting. Acting is off stride. Now wide around him, Mr. Blue Sky. Quarter 27 seconds. D Sport leads it up the backstretch by 3.5. Nairobi now cutting into his lead. On the outside, Mr. Blue Sky parked in third. Chevy Gold racing fourth. He could go all the way. Moves to the outside for Joe Marsh. Length and a half. Good times roll in Morgan. Then it's a break of 2 to Look at Us and Dean McGee. Length Fox Valley Cassius trailing Park Lane Flash. Half in 56 and 2. They wheel out to the far turn. D Sport sets the tone, cutting it out. Quick pace with 3/8 to go. Nairobi getting the good trip. Mr. Blue Sky parked and backing off third. He could go all the way off stride. Good times roll now off stride. Fox Valley Cassius. They're in the home stretch. Quarter of a mile to pace. D Sport trying to bottom out this field. He's out there by 3.5. He could go all the way. Now homing in. Nairobi racing in third. 3/4 was 1:26 even. Moving into the final 8th mile. D Sport under a drive. He could go all the way. Inching closer and closer. D Sport. He could go all the way. Measuring. He could go all the way. Maybe getting up in the final strides over D Sport. Nairobi in third. 1:54 and 3. Big mile. Here they come. They're often pacing. Me, Bud, Phil, and Extra Chief come out together. Extra Chief takes command. A length from Me, Bud, Phil. Poco Rerun securing early position. Length in front of Settle. There goes My Oil Strike on the move for Henninger as they move around the turn. My Oil Strike up to challenge the pace-setting Extra Chief as they approach the opening quarter. With Me, Bud, Phil perched in the pocket, 28 and 2. They move up the backstretch. My Oil Strike forging past Extra Chief. Length back to Me, Bud, Phil. Poco Rerun 4.5 behind him. A length to Settle. Length and a half to the favorite Artimon. Gabriel in Flight is on the move. A length Smoke'em Joe, the 2-year-old. And then it's Twilight Sport. Approaching the half. Me, Bud, Phil, and My Oil Strike going at it. 57 and 3. Extra Chief right there in the pocket. 4.5 back to Poco Rerun. Gabriel in Flight stalled out there in 5th. Leads ahead from Settle on the inside. Artimon needs to shake loose with a little more than a quarter of a mile to go. Then it's Smoke'em Joe and Twilight Sport. They come off the corner. My Oil Strike leads it by a length. 3/4, 1:28 and 3. Here comes Smoke'em Joe. Smoke'em Joe with a burst of speed takes command in mid-stretch and now rolls off to a 4-length lead. Then it's Gabriel in Flight. Artimon closing belatedly. 16th of a mile to go. It's all Smoke'em Joe. Smoke'em Joe just cruising in the final yards. The battle is for second. Poco Rerun now shakes loose. Poco Rerun second. Gabriel in Flight. But it was all Smoke'em Joe in 1:57 and 2. 10 Illinois bred Tyrrell fillies lining up, picking up speed. Here they come. Are often pacing on the inside. Muffled Dancer showing speed with Boru Go Cow from the outside. There goes Poco Val. Muffled Dancer to the top, a length and a half. On the outside, Poco Val ranging up second. Now backing off is Boru Go Cow. Takes over second. And it's Poco Val in the Pines, half length behind her. Length and a half back to Start Me Up on a break is the first time starter. Sister Sam also bothered around the turn was Tell Her About It. She's the favorite, 28-1 in the opening quarter. Passed by the 3/8. Muffled Dancer still leads at Poco Val. Parked down the outside, now half length off the lead. Boru Go Cow right there in the pocket in the Pines. Swings to the outside for Harmer. Length and a half to Start Me Up in Morgan. Length and a half King Sis. Then it's far back to Don't Be Silly. Tell Her About It. Dave McGee and Holly's Payback. And then it's Sister Sam, the half, and 58-1. Move around the far turn in the Pines. Forging past Poco Val. Now 3/8 to go. Boru Go Cow. Ranging up on the outside. Now a half length off the lead. On the outside, Muffled Dancer. Well within striking range. Start Me Up. On the inside, looks for racing room, and now angles out for Morgan. Quarter of a mile apiece, 3/4, 1:28.4. Boru Go Cow with a short lead, battling in the Pines. Hanks tough, digging in. Harmer urging around. Muffled Dancer ranging up. In between them, Boru Go Cow. Poco Val racing in fourth. Tell Her About It, putting in a late bid. In deep stretch, in the Pines. Now Muffled Dancer. Muffled Dancer takes command. It's Muffled Dancer and Andy Miller in the Pines. Tell Her About It. A well-deserved third, 159-1. Here they come. They're often pacing. Good start from the middle. Talk to the Guru. Showing speed on the outside. Here's Winback Revenge. Winback Revenge. Talk to the Guru. Mr. Johnny away in third. A length and a half to Mikey Mouse. Settling in fourth. Length and a quarter in front of Stir It Up. Gap of 3 to Night Gig. Length and a half to Rough Ride. A length to Camaway. Off stride around the turn up front was Mikey Mouse. 28 seconds the opening quarter. Off the turn, they race up the backstretch. Andy Miller has Talked to the Guru. In front a length from Mr. Johnny. Length and a half. Winback Revenge and Pinsky. Gap of 2 to Stir It Up the 2-year-old. Length and a half to Night Gig and McGee. A length. Back to Rough Ride. Then it's Camaway behind him. A length to New Suspect. Break of 4.5. to Noble Mountaineer. Far back after the miscue, Mikey Mouse, the half. In 58 seconds, it's still Talk to the Guru with Mr. Johnny. Shadowing in the pocket on the outside. There goes Stir It Up for Maxwell. He's on the attack up to engage the leader with 3/8 to go. On the inside, Winback Revenge is racing fourth. Rough Ride is falling off a bit around the turn. New Suspect surging up 3 wide. They come off the corner, approaching the 3/4 mile marker. Still Talk to the Guru on a short lead. On the outside, Stir It Up. Lining him up. 3/4, 1:27.3. Stir It Up into the final 3/16. Takes a short lead. Now Mr. Johnny In between horses comes through. Mr. Johnny takes command, and Rough Ride is closing in a hurry. It's Mr. Johnny and Rough Ride. Mr. Johnny in deep stretch is clear for the victory. Takes it a length. Rough Ride second, stirred up in 1:56 flat. Here they come. They're often pacing. The power is off stride. There goes Fox Valley Tyler. Fox Valley Tyler moving quickly. To the front, leads at a length from Sporty Clown. Buzzy Society settling in third. The power back on course and going after the lead as they race into the first turn. Rocky Roan racing along the rail in fifth, two in front of Fearsome Foe. Length back to Victory Chris, length and a half back to the first-time starter Flying Chester, and trailing Cullen Wonder, 28-1. Now off stride, Buzzy Society. Race past the 3/8. Fox Valley Tyler leads at the power in the pocket. Now there goes Sporty Clown. Sporty Clown moving steadily towards the front. Midway up the back stretch, Fox Valley Tyler will yield. The power racing third. Length and a half back to Rocky Roan in fourth. Length and a half fifth to Fearsome Foe. Then it's Victory Chris. Half in 57-2. A lively pace around the far turn. Sporty Clown leads at a length and a half. Fox Valley Tyler racing second, a length and a half the power. Rocky Roan swings to the outside. Fearsome Foe on the inside racing fifth. Then it's Flying Chester, Victory Chris, and Cullen Wonder. Quarter of a mile apiece. Sporty Clown hanging on. Now, Fox Valley Tyler quickly up to challenge. Comes out of the pocket in a hurry. 3/4, 128-2. Fox Valley Tyler leads it with an eighth of a mile to go. It's Fox Valley Tyler. Here comes Fearsome Foe. Fearsome Foe is closing in. Fox Valley Tyler digging in. Fearsome Foe has the momentum. Fearsome Foe coming on to get it in the final strides. Half length. Fox Valley Tyler close for third. Rocky Roan in between horses, maybe. Here they come. They're often pacing. Coming to Town comes out flying from the 10-hole. Coming to Town quickly into a 2-length lead on Dad's Hobby. Peter Pumpkinhead settling in third, 3.5 off the lead. Then it's Moving Man on the outside now, dropping in a length in front of Gotta Make a Buck and McGee. Length back to Stormy's Hit. And Neil Coleman, length and a quarter to Heroic, followed by Golden Armor and trailing Cluis. Past the quarter, 29 seconds. Coming to Town. Has a length on Dad's Hobby, but there goes Dad's Hobby with a burst of speed. Takes command. On the outside, now Moving Man moving steadily towards the front, coming to Town. Racing third, 2.5 off the lead. Length to Peter Pumpkinhead. Length and a half, Gotta Make a Buck. He angles off the cones. Stormy's Hit will pick up that cover. Half length Heroic on the inside. That's Cluis and Golden Armor. Half in 58 seconds. Another 29-second quarter. Move around the far turn. Moving man now in command. Leads at a length from Dad's Hobby with 3/8 to go. Then it's coming to town. Gotta make a buck making his move for McGee. On the outside, Stormy's hit. Peter Pumpkinhead looks for racing room. Then it's Cluis. They're in the home stretch. Dad's Hobby takes command with a quarter mile apiece. 3/4, 1:27 3, 29 3, third quarter. Final 3/16. It's Dad's Hobby hanging on. Gotta make a buck is measuring. Coming to town. Angles towards the rail. Here he comes. Now Peter Pumpkinhead uncorking a rally. It's gotta make a buck. Coming to town on the inside. Coming to town on the inside. Getting up a long neck. Gotta make a buck. Peter Pumpkinhead was third. 1:55-1. Here they come. They're off in pacing. Fox Valley Jenkins, Fabulous Finale, and Networker, all three. In a line, they come out together. Networker crossing over 3 deep. Opens up quickly by 2 as they hit the first turn. On Fabulous Finale, Fox Valley Jenkins 2 behind him. Length and a half back to Why Not Me? And Gary Leonard. Length to Justin's Empire, 2.5 back to Anxious Debonair. Followed by Time for Me to Fly. Length and a half, Free Society. Baby Ransom and Mucho Lito. 27-1, opening quarter. Quick pace. Up the backstretch. Now Fabulous Finale leads. There goes Fox Valley Jenkins. Networker is back to third. Why Not Me is on the move in fourth. Right behind him, Justin's Empire. 3.5 back to Anxious Debonair. To the inside of him, Time for Me to Fly, saving ground. On the outside, Free Society. Then it's Baby Ransom and Mucho Lito. 56-3. They move on to the far turn. Fox Valley Jenkins on top of length. Fabulous Finale in the pocket. Why Not Me without cover. On the inside, Networker racing fourth. Justin's Empire out there fifth. On the inside, Time for Me to Fly. Anxious Debonair starts to make his move from sixth. They're in the home stretch. Fox Valley Jenkins hanging on. 3/4, 1:26 Final 3/16. Fox Valley Jenkins. Now Justin's Empire quickly into the action. On the inside, Fabulous Finale racing third. Why Not Me is fourth. Then it's Anxious Debonair. Baby Ransom uncorking a rally. It's still Fox Valley Jenkins. Justin's Empire bearing down. A late rally by Baby Ransom. Justin's Empire in the middle. Maybe Baby Ransom was there along with Fox Valley Jenkins. Very tight finish. Photo finish. Here they come. And they're off. Gold Bandit comes out aggressively with Incredible VO. Incredible VO showing pace. Now takes command. A length and a half from Gold Bandit. Casino Team away in third. 3 parts of a length. Bingo Johnny racing fourth. Length and a half to Let's Go Nick fifth. Followed by Go Salin. Then it's Solar. Monster Mac and Andy Miller. 2 trailers. Fox Valley Arsenic and Devil Graham. Incredible VO takes the field past the quarter station. 28-4. They move up the backstretch. Credible VO has a length and a half. On Gold Bandit, now Casino Team. Off the pylons and on the move. Bingo Johnny right behind him. 2.5 back to Let's Go Nick. Length and a half. Finds Go Sailing. Followed by Alar. He's 7.5 off the lead. Fox Valley Arsenic racing along the inside. That's Monster Mac and Devil Graham. Half and 57-1. Casino Team leads it on to the far turn. Bingo Johnny first over and grinding it out. Credible VO racing in third. Now Let's Go Nick is dropping back sharply. They come off the corner. Casino Team, Bingo Johnny. Casino Team's on a break. Now Bingo Johnny inherits the lead with a 1/4 mile apiece. 3/4, 125-4. Final 3/16. It's Bingo Johnny. On the outside, Gold Bandit is bearing down. Here comes Alar. Final 1/8 of a mile. Morgan trying to keep Bingo Johnny together. He leads it. Alar is coming on belatedly in deep stretch. It's Bingo Johnny. Bingo Johnny in front. Alar and Gold Bandit. It won 53-2. Field of 10 Pacers. They're in the straightaway. Approaching the starting point. Picking up speed. Here they come. They're off in pacing, timing the gate perfectly. Fitchmere Kahlua. Quickly into a 3-length lead. Happy Time Jam Boy came away in second, a length and a half. To Ghana Kelly third, a length to Isometrics and Morgan. Length and a half all Sam, followed up by Next Bonus. Then it's a length back to Andy Miller and Weathered. Followed by Fossilize, your two trailers, as they're midway around the turn. Winnipan Loves a Woman and Mahoney. Quick quarter, 28-4. Fitchmere Kahlua sets the tone. Quick pace up the backside, and now Maxwell. Got a firm hold on him. Leads at a length and a half. Happy Time Jam Boy in the pocket. There goes Isometrics. On the inside, Ghana Kelly racing fourth. All Sam. Into the outer flow. Length and a half. To Next Bonus. Length back to Weathered. Half length Mahoney saving ground. Then it's Fossilized. And trailing Winnipan Loves a Woman. Half and 58-2. Isometrics leads it with 3/8 to go. Fitchmere Kahlua tracking second, a length to Happy Time Jam Boy. On the outside, it's All Sam. Next Bonus. Poised in fifth for Dean McGee. They're in the home stretch. 1/4 mile apace. Isometrics leads it by 2.5. 3/4, 127-4. Isometrics hanging on. Fitchmere Kahlua drives from the pocket. On the outside, here comes Next Bonus. Fitchmere Kahlua takes command. Next Bonus is closing in. It's Fitchmere Kahlua. Next Bonus. Isometrics is off stride. Fitchmere Kahlua. Next Bonus gunning him down at the line. Fitchmere Kahlua, then Happy Time Jam Boy. 155-1. Here they come. They're off in pacing. Storm Go, the first to show speed and necessary roughness. Racing on the inside, John Morgan. moves up for position. Storm Go takes command a length. Necessary Roughness. There goes John Morgan, ranging up in third. Length and a half to Blast Hanover, fourth. Length and a quarter to Wolf and Son, fifth. Followed by Holly Hillhopper and Andy Miller. Length and a half. Finds Hayman Island. Then it's a break to It's Too Early to Tell. Master Plumber. 28-2, opening quarter. Race up the backstretch. Storm Go leads at a tight length from John Morgan. Necessary Roughness off the cones. Length and a half. Blast Hanover racing fourth. On the outside, moving up, Holly Hillhopper just ahead in front of Wolf and Son, who saves ground. Length and a half. Hayman Island starting to get into it for Homer Hochstedler. Then it's Master Plumber. It's Too Early to Tell. Half in 58-2. Storm Go still out in front. Leads at a length. On the outside, moving up to challenge Necessary Roughness. John Morgan, good trip for him. Blast Hanover racing on the inside, moving three wide. Is Holly Hillhopper. Hayman Island has made a break. They're in the home stretch. Storm Go is led from the onset, still does. Keeps the lead by 2. 3/4, 128-4. Into the final 3/16. Storm Go hanging on. John Morgan trying to keep up. On the outside, Holly Hillhopper. Blast Hanover finds an inside seam. He's coming through to Storm Go. Storm Go leads it. Blast Hanover shakes loose. Wolf and Son's flying late in deep stretch. From start to finish, it's Storm Go. That is Blast Hanover, Wolf and Son. Holly Hillhopper completes the superfecta, 156-2.